What is up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. So, a lot of people keep saying, like, the conspiracy now is that data centers are draining the rivers and creeks dry. It's because of data centers. They're building data centers now because they don't want you to live. They want to push you out of there now by draining the rivers dry and causing all this drought because they're soaking up all the water. You know, for the longest time they said they're manipulating the weather and causing it to flood. Look at all the sky spraying. And apparently that didn't work. And it isn't working. But they keep doing it. Apparently. And but nobody's really talking about it. Because other things are happening that apparently the government's doing as well. Like causing droughts to rivers and creeks and towns and cities, and you know that the data centers are causing droughts. And now apparently that the cloud seeding and the weather manipulation wasn't working too well for them, so they resorted to actually doing the exact opposite now, and that is causing drought. So instead of making it flood for you to get the hell out of wherever you live, wherever they want, right? Because they want that place. They want to build smart cities, right? They've resorted to instead causing there to be no water at all, which seems more efficient than flooding because we just come back and rebuild, right? But towns and cities are always based on being built near bodies of water. Water is important. Water is important to any foundation of any city or civilization. Or this is common sense. Everybody knows this, right? So it would seem that droughts are actually quite more effective at driving people out of wherever they live. You know what I'm saying? If flood, you can always come back and rebuild your house, right? Apparently smart cities that haven't been built yet, right? That they keep saying they're gonna build, right? But have not even taken an initiative to build, right? You know, and then it was about lithium. You know, they want people to get out because they want to mine all the lithium there. You know, and it's just better to have you leave than having to pay you off so we can use your property and land because we need to mine there. So you need to get the hell out of here and out of the way. But you know, good thing lithium comes in abundance. It's a natural source or element that grows almost wildly on planet Earth. You know, on the chemical table of elements, you know, just like metal, you know, you dig far enough in the ground, you're gonna find iron, right? you know, these elements are abundant everywhere, you know, to whomever wants to dig deep enough in the ground to find them, right? So the good thing you don't have to leave that place because they found a bunch of lithium somewhere else where they don't need to do that. So cloud seeding wasn't working. They needed to start causing droughts, and that the data centers are the ones doing it. AI is going to take over. But nobody ever asks themselves or says out loud the crucial question that needs to be acknowledged. What happens when, say, the water does run out? Then what will the data center do after that? That means the data center has no water either. Oh, shucks, guys, we destroyed ourselves too in the process. Guess we're gonna have to shut down the data center. Hey guys, AI is not gonna be taking over at all. Yeah, we had to shut it down.